January 5th, 2011, I watched some of the House proceedings today, and I wanted to catch Bill Gross, PIMCO, CNBC said he was going to be on at noon Utah time, 2 o'clock Eastern time. And so I was tuning in, and Nancy Pelosi was talking. And she seemed to keep talking, and pretty soon I caught what was going on. It's the change of power, or the new Speaker of the House is going to receive the gavel. And I just watched Nancy keep talking, and then I noticed, I thought, this is a historic moment, so I'm going to keep watching this, but it should be the moment for the new Speaker of the House. And Nancy just couldn't give it up. And it was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. I know she wants attention. I would think she's had enough, but I don't know, just shock or embarrassed. But she started introducing Boehner's family, and I couldn't even believe I was seeing this. And then she wouldn't give up the gavel. And then it seemed like, he was crunched for time. And then I noticed that the liberal media had to say they were both boring. Boehner was very interesting to me. Actually, I'm extremely bearish on the U.S. Government and the U.S. economy. But I almost caught a glimmer of hope. He mentioned the Constitution and streamlining things. And, of course, the debt ceiling has to be extended according to the Democrats, or some of the Democrats, and Obama's economic advisor. I'm going to do a separate video on that, because that's a big deal, and it's going to affect interest rates. But I just want to say that, Nancy, oh my gosh, because I'm from the Bay Area, I don't know, spending all those trillions of dollars, it was horrifying and horrible. So the last Congress, rightly so, has some of the lowest marks in history. But for a minute there, when Boehner was talking about the Constitution and he got the gavel, and it almost seemed like there could be hope. But I'll just have to be straight shooter here. The people that say that we're not going to have a double dip, or that the economy is improving, is going to be better the next year or two, are absolutely wrong. And anyway, I did finally get to see Bill Gross, and he said a couple things that I actually strongly disagree with too. So I'm going to make a separate video about Bill Gross right after this. But interesting to watch the gavel being passed. And then CNBC, I don't know if the swearing in was before or after, but there was like this little ceremony, and they just talked over it, and I was so pissed. I tried to search for another channel so I could watch what was going on, but I guess they just didn't feel that was important to see the ceremony. Anyway, the Constitution is just so shredded and wiped out. I would love Representative Boehner and the other folks to fix it, the Tea Party guys that are in there. I went to a party the other night, and Representative Scott Matheson from Utah was there. I got to ask him a question. I think he's pretty realistic on the economy, and he said he's going to lead the Blue Dog Democrats. I hope people stand for principle in this Congress and just stop worrying about elections and just give it a chance. But my faith level in the U.S. Congress and the President of the United States is pretty low. And financially, macroeconomically, I personally don't believe it's fixable at all. I don't think there's even a 1% chance. So that's why I'm going to comment. I warned about it 3.5 years ago, and I'm going to do some things this year that are congruent with economic reality, which is much more grim than most people know, especially the people on TV that talk about it.